Now let's focus on creating an effective post-appointment or contract BIM execution plan, a BEP. Once the appointing party formally appoints the lead appointed party, the immediate task is that we need to refine and finalize the appointment BIM execution plan so that it becomes part of their contract. This will ensure the information that's required along all of these processes align with the appointing party's exchange information requirements, the EIR. The post-appointment, the contract BIM execution plan, establishes this common framework for managing and delivering information. First, it ensures all teams understand and agree to the information strategy. This means setting clear protocols of how data is created, validated, shared, stored, QA'd, all in line with the appointing party's exchange information requirements.
Next, it focuses on aligning information production with project milestones. The BEP defines specific deliverables, format, and submission timelines for each stages, ensuring that every team produces exactly what's needed for downstream tasks without any delays. Finally, it facilitates timely delivery by creating workflows that account for dependencies between teams and activities. For example, it outlines how approvals will be handled within the common data environment to prevent delays and ensure a steady progression of tasks across the project.
Yep, absolutely. But teams sometimes find it challenging to craft the perfect BIM execution plan, something that actually people understand and agree to and actually can follow. Akos, what do you think about that?
Right. So teams typically bring their own processes and tools, which makes it tough to align everyone. On top of that, defining task-specific deliverables can be tricky because everyone has different opinions about what the completed tasks should look like. Balancing detailed planning with the need for flexibility is also a constant challenge. Too much detail slows the project down and really harmful when delivered too early, but not enough information just blocks the execution of the downstream processes. It takes a collaborative effort to get all these right.
Yep, absolutely. A balancing act. Yeah, Akos, your experience really highlights how challenging that planning part can be. It reminds me of a project that I worked on early in my career. I spent weeks creating the perfect plan, pouring out every detail. Unfortunately, when I created it, it was so frustrating because just like this lady in the video, I looked like this. I was tipping tables up because nobody actually read my BIM execution plan. It was the perfect BIM execution plan. I remember going through the throes of this and even trying to boil a BIM execution plan down to a one-page online collaborative document. It's a difficult act to get it balanced perfectly right. So we want to try and avoid this frustration. Bharati, what do you see?
The first step is to confirm the pre-appointment BEP content. This involves revisiting and refining the BEP to ensure it aligns with the project's specific requirements after finalizing the winning team. It's important to validate the delivery team's capabilities. Do they have the right skills, capacity, and tools to execute the plan effectively? And additionally, the workflows proposed during the tender stage should now be reviewed and adapted if needed to ensure they fit the project's unique demands. So this step ensures you are starting the project with a realistic and actionable plan.
Next, we focus on setting information standards. This step is critical for ensuring consistency across all teams. By defining clear naming conventions, file formats, and data sharing protocols, you create a unified approach that avoids confusion and keeps everything running smoothly. On top of that, security protocols for handling and storing data in the common data environment are outlined. These protocols ensure sensitive project data is protected while giving all stakeholders confidence in the system.
Yep. Then we move to outlining information management procedures. This is where you define how information will be produced, validated, approved, and shared throughout the project lifecycle. For example, who checks models for quality? How do teams ensure that everyone's working on the latest version of a file? These procedures act as a roadmap for managing project data and maintaining a high standard of quality, avoiding costly mistakes and rework.
Finally, we focus on ensuring compliance and adaptability. This involves integrating specific clauses to meet the exchange information requirements, EIRs, such as defining the required formats, data checking protocols, and approval procedures. At the same time, the BEP is designed to accommodate adjustments for shifting project priorities, such as incorporating additional deliverables or responding to unforeseen challenges like updated client requirements. So this balance ensures that the BEP remains actionable and effective throughout the project lifecycle without compromising workflows and standards.
Yep, absolutely. Once you've finalized all of these edits to the BIM execution plan, you can easily export the document, and Planoly gives you the flexibility to include all of the necessary details as you export this by filtering what's approved or assignments of scope to certain teams. You can use the database, cut and slice exactly what you need in the export so that you get the right parts of the puzzle as you create every single document that you export from Planoly. The output that you can see here shows cover pages and headers and footers and all of the indexes neatly displayed and also hyperlinked throughout the documents. So this happens all without you having to do anything. It's all automated as you export every document. If you need to get an approval from appointing parties, that's no problem as well. You can assign the BIM execution plan for approval directly inside of Planoly. You just simply select the right team that's responsible, and they'll get notified that they need to review the document, and this ensures accountability and streamlines that process. Here we can see everything detailed into the responsibility matrices and all of the information requirements that are assigned to team members, the task information delivery plans, the timelines, understanding the dependencies of what has to happen when, and the detailed responsibilities along with all of those assignments, so everyone understands and ensures that they're accountable, and it streamlines the process to get approvals so that not everyone has to review everyone else's deliverables. You can really filter these out and just focus on what's important for each team. So there you go. We keep all of these important workflows and processes and tasks in one database. We can cut and slice it to create outputs, and everything is in line with the ISO 19650 principles and workflows. We really want to make this seamless and effective. This is BIM execution planning. It's an important part of your workflow, but there are many others as well. So remember,
don't plan late.
Plan early.
We'll see you in the next one.